The passage through death feels like sinking into a quiet ocean, a realm where the currents of time lose their grip. You're floating between shadows and light, caught in an endless moment where your life unfurls, bathed in an otherworldly glow. Every breath, every heartbeat, every memory plays back with startling clarity. Your joys, your sorrows, and those unspoken moments you thought you'd buried. Here there is no judgment from without. Instead, it's your own heart weighing the truth, confronting the choices you've made and the paths you didn't take. Some souls linger in darkness, perhaps lost in regret or reluctant to let go. It's a choice. One can dwell in the shadows, clutching to the familiar, or seek the light that calls from beyond. It's strangely like this world, where we choose between growth and stagnation, between fear and love. In this cosmic space, seeking the light is as simple as calling out, as choosing to move forward. Angels are something else ageless and compassionate. Wait patiently, ready to guide you across the threshold, offering solace and redemption with open arms. In this journey, death becomes not an end but a transition, a transformation, a gentle dissolving into the fabric of the universe, where you become both everything and nothing, a part of the boundless whole. It's a return, a homecoming, where you dissolve into the light or linger on the edge, still clinging to the familiar shadows. And as you surrender, you realize that the cosmos has always held you, whispering that you are part of something vast, infinite, and eternally beautiful. Welcome to the grandest show of all, the one you've all been dying to get into. That's right, it's heaven, the ultimate destination. Imagine a place where there are no lines, no stress, and every day is filled with peace and joy. Who wouldn't want this grand prize? But here's the twist. How you get there and what you experience when you arrive all depend on how you play the game of life. Different belief systems offer different paths and endings. And as with any good game, there are rules, strategies, and a few surprises along the way. So whether you're here for heaven, reincarnation, or simply want to avoid the dreaded game over of hell, stick around. Today we're not just talking about winning at life, we're talking about what comes next. Let's dig into the backstage details and explore what belief systems say about how we shape our own grand finale. First things first, belief systems can significantly impact how we experience death. Here's what I mean. Many traditions hold that what you believe in life will shape what you encounter in death. For some, this means expecting heaven, nirvana, or even reincarnation, while others brace for something a bit less rosy. Think of it as booking your post-life accommodations based on your worldview. If you've spent your life fearing eternal flames, that fear might just color your exit experience. Then there's your mental state. In Tibetan Buddhism, for example, it's believed that your state of mind at the moment of death greatly influences what comes next. They've even got entire guides on how to handle your mental state as you're dying. Because if you're constantly stressed, angry, or fearful, that could come along for the ride. It's almost like taking your emotional baggage right into eternity. How you live and what you carry inside you might just be as important as what you believe. In fact, some suggest that letting go of negative emotions and embracing a mindset of peace could actually open up a different kind of experience on the other side. Now let's tackle the concept of hell. In various belief systems, hell is often less a permanent destination and more a state of mind, a place where unresolved fears, regrets, or negativity keep you stuck. People who have had NDEs describe finding themselves in a kind of hell shortly after they cross over. It's often depicted as a dark, isolating place, filled with despair. But here's where things get interesting. In many of these accounts, the moment they realize where they are and what's happening, they understand they have the power to ask for help. These NDE reports often mention that the simple act of asking for help can be all it takes to escape the dark void. People have described calling out for assistance and, in response, being lifted from the darkness by angels, Jesus, or other benevolent beings. It's like a cosmic reminder that help is always available. You just have to ask. In these accounts, hell isn't a place where you're condemned forever. Instead, it's a temporary state where realization and a simple plea for help can bring you back to the light. But what about those who are truly evil? According to these NDE accounts, some undergo a life review where they are confronted with their actions. It's a deeply personal form of judgment where they feel the impact of everything they've done from all angles. Here's the catch. If they experience this life review and still feel no remorse or regret, they may not get beyond this point. Their lack of empathy or unwillingness to evolve may prevent them from moving on. In this way, hell becomes a kind of self-imposed purgatory, a place where souls might get stuck if they're unable or unwilling to confront and transcend their own darkness. Interestingly, near-death experiences share many common themes across different cultures and belief systems. There's the classic tunnel of light, the overwhelming sense of love and acceptance, encounters with deceased loved ones, and even the life review. People who have gone through these experiences often describe an encounter with something beyond specific religious imagery. Of course, there's light. But whether that's a figure they interpret as Jesus, Buddha, or just as this present of pure light, these common threads hint that there might be some universal elements that transcend specific beliefs when it comes to death. It's like we're all watching the same movie but with different subtitles. Despite the varied interpretations, the core elements, light, love, and a sense of coming home, seem to be pretty consistent across the board. Makes you wonder if maybe there's something foundational beyond all the symbols and structures. Something universally comforting that we can all experience when we cross over. So what can we take away from all this? Maybe it's that while we're alive, we have the power to shape our death experience by nurturing peace, embracing love, and letting go of fear. Think of it as doing a bit of soul gardening before that last harvest. And if I'm wrong about all this, well, feel free to take me to court in the afterlife. I'll be there ready to face the cosmic judge, and who knows, maybe we'll even get an afterlife TV show out of it. Welcome to the ultimate crossroads. You've played the game of life, and now it's time to see what's behind the curtain. There's no rush here. Time is now yours to spend endlessly. Death is not something to fear, for it is simply the next chapter in the grand design, a step in an infinite journey of evolution. We place so much emphasis on the physical, the material things that we can touch, see, and hear. These are the gifts the Creator has given us to experience this world, yet they are only part of the story. Our senses root us in this life, but they also limit us, drawing our attention outward, towards the tangible and the temporary. Beyond the veil, however, lie answers to questions we can barely conceive while bound by flesh. Humanfluence, out.